So one of the questions here, DeJoy was sort of trying to paint a picture of a guy who didn't really study it, didn't really know, wasn't really sure, didn't think it would have this kind of effect. I guess the more important question is whether or not he was appointed to this position for this purpose, to be disruptive of the Postal Service, and whether or not that discussion was had with either Trump or Mnuchin. Gary Peters asked him about that today. Let's listen to that exchange.
Did you discuss those changes or are there a potential impact on the November election with the president or anyone at the White House? And remind you, you're under oath.
I have never spoken to the president about the Postal Service other than to congratulate me when I accepted the position.
Did you speak or discuss any of these changes with Secretary Mnuchin?
During the discussion and negotiating the note, I told him I'm working on a plan, but I never discussed the changes that I made. I just said I'm working on a plan.
David, what's your sense of motivation here? It seemed a little less than believable that DeJoy didn't really think through the implications of some of the things he was doing.
Yeah, that was a very long pause when he was asked about Mnuchin. And, we had testimony yesterday with the Congressional Progressive Caucus with David Williams, who's the former vice chair of the Postal Service Board of Governors. And he testified that Mnuchin was very interested in who would be the next Postmaster General, very interested in operational changes to how the Postal Service runs. This is one agency trying to tell another agency in the federal government what to do. And so I thought DeJoy just didn't pass the laugh test there. And if you know that you're bringing in someone who, has a business management logistics style, that's going to be disruptive. And you also know that it's 100 days before the election when he got in, a little over 100. And it's 75 days now, and you see the effects. I think that it's very likely that Mnuchin played a role here on behalf of the administration. And we need to get to the bottom of that. I suspect House Democrats will ask DeJoy about that. And yesterday at the hearing, Ted Lieu, for example, said Mnuchin should testify.